Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. This time what I've got for you is a tandoor oven that I made about a year and a half ago. Relatively cheap, but I tried to make it decent. I didn't want it to look as if, I didn't want it to last, a couple of tries and then that would be it. I'd need to bin it completely. So I spent a bit of money on it. It was about £150. Using some good quality materials. Funnily enough, I ended up making another one for somebody else who wanted it. So unfortunately it's not video, it's just some pictures I took at the time. Say it was about a year and a half ago maybe, so I wasn't really looking for any YouTube type stuff. So here it is, it's just a basic garden bin, galvanised bin you start off with. At the bottom, 2 or 3 inches of refractory cement and perlite just to give a base, and then you cut a 6-inch letterbox hole out there. You just make sure it's packed down so it's nice and flat, ready for the fire bricks to go in. Okay, so this is the fire bricks, just cheap vermiculite fire bricks, not clay or anything, just the cheapest ones I could find. Fits about 8 in the bottom. You just have to cut the edges so that they fit nicely around the circular bin. Easy to do, you can cut these with a sharp knife, or a jigsaw is really good. Really easy to cut with a jigsaw. Then basically just set up what's going to be the bottom, where the charcoal's going to sit, and a ledge for the skewers to actually sit on once they're in the oven. So these are just standing on end, same fire bricks as on the base. Again, then this is backfilled with the same material as under the fire bricks at the bottom, just refractory cement and perlite. Again, you can see the shapes change slightly, and then basically you just fill in the top. This can usually be done with the remainder of the fire bricks that you've got left, that you've cut up. And it starts to look quite nice when you put it all together. Okay, at this point this is a 35cm clay pot, obviously turned upside down with the bottom cut off. Fits nicely just over the base, and as you can see the fire bricks give you a ledge for you to sit your skewers on. Again, this gets backfilled again with a refractory cement and perlite mix, just to try and give a bit of isolation to the outside of the tin. The bin, you don't want to get it too hot. And then the black stuff in the inside is just high temperature silicon. Again, I made 2 at the same time here, so one for me, one for a friend. It was at this point I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the top to sort of make it look a bit nicer, but they're both exactly the same. That's it with the bottom of the clay pot put back on again. So it was at this point we decided we wanted some tiles on the top. We weren't sure how we were going to do it. We wanted to do this as cheaply as possible. So we ended up just buying a couple of boxes of white tiles and black tiles. I think they were about £5 each from B&Q. Just the really cheap ones, nothing expensive. And then we just smashed them up and tried to do a mosaic type look like you can see here. So obviously the white one was for me, the black one was for a friend, black tiles was for a friend. Didn't take too long to do this actually, just smash the tiles up with a hammer and then just fit them where you can. Same with the black tiles. These are stuck down with the Mapei tile grout, tile adhesive, bought from Screwfix, and it's just using the Mapei tile grout. So it was black grout for the black tiles and grey white grout for the white tiles. It turned out quite nice in the end. I actually preferred the black tiles over the white tiles, but I'd already said to my friend that he could add the black tiles, so I stuck with the white one. Quite happy with it. these are actually quite heavy. They probably weigh close to 40 or 50 kilos. Now I just, the pot had a hole in the bottom of it anyway, so I just put a thermostat in there, a cheap one off of eBay. And this is the cement I used just to glue the pot in and to stick the bricks vertically on end. Good stuff. It's about £6 or £7 a tin. Now, sorry this is on its side, I don't know what happened there, but that's basically what it looks like when it's finished. Again, first try, burned an awful lot of stuff. This is me trying to do naan breads. Took a lot of trial and error, but I eventually got it weighed off. So what we do, we not having it too hot, but having it hot enough so it cooks. Again, just trying it out with some skewers. This is before my metal skewers turned up, so I had to use these bamboo ones, which didn't coat very well in the heat. And then the metal ones turned up eventually, so just tried a few different ways of cooking stuff. This is chicken and smoked sausage. Again, a couple of homemade kebabs there with chicken and veg, tandoori chicken and veg on the other ones. Made a little stand for it, just like a prep area. It's a 600 by 600 tile. It's just made from old 2x4s and a bit of decking wood there. But as you can see, the food comes out really nice. So it's a year and a half old now, and I've got loads of use out of it. Cook all sorts in there. Holds the heat really well. Gets well into 500 degrees centigrade if you just leave it with the lid on. More than enough to cook. So that's it, guys. Just a wee short video this time, just to show you my homemade tandoor oven. Easy to make, really cheap materials. So your bins maybe £15, £19. Your bricks £30, £25 from eBay. You don't have to use refractory cement. A lot of people just pour perlite or vermiculite in there, don't even use cement to hold it together. But I just thought the putting the refractory cement in there gives it that extra protection against the heat, but it also helps stick and hold everything together, so it's putting pressure on the clay pot, so when it heats up and it tries to expand and contract, the mixture's stopping it from doing that, but it's transmitting the heat through the pot into the cement. So I haven't had any cracks yet, so I'm hoping that's why. Obviously only time will tell and the more use, but I generally try not to take it too high in temperature. Usually 350, 400 degrees C before around about the time I stop it, or I try to stop before that. But again, sometimes you can't. It depends on what charcoal you're burning or wood. You know, some charcoals burn really hot, so the temperature goes up really quickly. Other times you can use the right cheap charcoal bricks and briquettes, and it takes ages and ages to heat up. But generally it's worked out quite well. There's loads of videos on YouTube about how to make these. Sorry it's not a video. See, over the year and a half, I have made about 5 of these, but I've just never thought of filming anything. It's always just been pictures to send to people that wanted them, so I could show them which stage I'm at in the process. But there you go, folks. Thanks very much for watching. A few other videos coming up over the next couple of days. So get back on the channel, have a look, see what it's about. Loads of crap trailers coming out as well, so hopefully get a few more of them up. Okay, thanks for watching.